You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, B&B fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers from August 19th through the 30th. Taylor is going to be furious. Looks like Luna might be doing some plotting, and Hope Logan is at a full-on spiral. We're going to dive into all this, but if you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe, and I'm your host, Belinda with Soap Dirt, and we're going to start with the action coming on Monday, August 19th. So Poppy is pleading with Li Finnegan. They are at the jail. Her sister came to see Poppy, and she surprised, I think, viewers and her sister when Li said, "I know you're not the killer," which is good. We'd all like to know who is. I wonder if the bold writers know who is. We also have Bill Spencer absolutely stunned in the aftermath of the lip lock that Luna placed on him. I mean, I don't know what she was thinking, but I can guess what he is thinking. And it's 2 letters, and it's ew. He has been treating her as a daughter. He still sees her that way. And I don't know if she just sees him as a walking wallet and is trying to preserve this. It's awful. Taylor is back over. She's at Forrester Creations this week, and she's also at Steffy's house. Steffy is where she started. She and Steffy have a chat, and then Taylor is going to have some serious talks with Ridge and Brooke this week. Tuesday, August 20th. Taylor goes to Forrester Creations. She has a chat with Ridge, who's very happy to see her, tells her that she's looking beautiful. So right away, upon Taylor's arrival in LA, Ridge is already starting with the mixed signals. You guys know how he does. Taylor has some things to say to Ridge about Brooke. She is sharing her opinion. I'm curious to see how the new actress Rebecca Budig handles this whole thing. She's so tiny, it looks like she's going to need a step stool to get up and have a confrontation with Brooke. And Steffy Forrester is so mad on Tuesday as Finn unpacks for her what Hope did, that she kissed him at the party. He may make an excuse like she was drunk, but I really hope Finn comes totally clean about everything Hope has been doing and not just this one little thing. And it's not a little thing at all. Wednesday, August 21st on Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy has some thoughts about what's happening and how she feels about her marriage. Finn, of course, remains dedicated to her. However, he keeps not listening to her where Hope is concerned. And so I do think she is probably a little annoyed at him, but she knows this isn't his fault and that he wouldn't cheat. But this has to be hitting up against sore spots for her since she and Hope have fought over men. And part of the appeal of Finn is that he loves only Steffy. And then Hope's trying to get in on that action. So Steffy marches over to Forrester Creations and confronts Hope in the design office. And from the moment Steffy opens the door, Hope knows she's in deep doo-doo because she just opens up with an apology, but no apology will make up for what she did. And I do wonder if this whole thing is finally going to stop Hope's fixation or if it's actually going to spiral up in a worse way. Something is going on there. Thursday, August 22nd of this week, Brooke hears from Hope about the Finn kiss, or she walks in on that confrontation where Steffy's yelling about it. Either way, Brooke's got the info in her hands and she goes to talk to Ridge about it. I hope Ridge is Team Steffy on this because there's no excuse. And as Brooke is unpacking this dirty gossip, not even gossip, it's truth, Taylor overhears, and you know she's going to have some things to say, as any mom would. Friday, August 23rd wraps up this week with Katie doing a little victory dance. She feels like she nailed this Poppy thing. She knows that Bill was conned by a fake DNA test that Poppy set up. She knows that Tom and Hollis were killed by Poppy. This is all in Katie's head because none of that seems to be actually true. Now, Poppy definitely looks guilty, but there's somebody else out there moving these chess pieces around. And I have the feeling that Poppy may actually be a victim of this whole mess. Meanwhile, Steffy sees a little something she wishes she didn't see. Now, she already saw Ridge undressing Brooke in the design office, so I don't know if it's worse than that. I don't know if it's something going on with Hope. Hopefully it's not anything with, Poppy and Bill. I don't know. You can't even tell at this point. All right. Week 2 is going to be the week of August 26th through the 30th. Gosh, I'm still stunned that we're about to hit September. I don't even know where July went, and we're deep into August. This is how my summer's gone. Katie is still celebrating the haha, I exposed Poppy the killer and I got her arrested moment. But there is so much more that's going to come out that's going to change everything. And Katie and her stalking and her intrusiveness right now feels very validated because Baker arrested Poppy. But once we find out more and it looks like the arrest is going to be undone, then Katie's just going to look like your typical petty ex-wife. But she's not wrong that there is somebody who's trouble in the mix, but it's looking more and more like it's Luna and not Poppy. Steffy Forrester is so excited to have her mom, Taylor Hayes, back in LA. Expect plenty more animosity with Brooke versus Taylor because Steffy's mama Taylor is not going to sit by while Hope tries to destroy Steffy's marriage in a way that Taylor probably sees was like when Brooke destroyed her marriage to Ridge. And I know depending on if you're Team Taylor or Team Brooke, you're going to see it a different way. I'm just talking about the character itself of Taylor looking at what Hope did, kissing Finn and going, man, that's just like what Brooke did with Ridge when I was with him. That's going to be her perception of it. And she is going to defend her daughter. And realistically, Ridge should also be defending Steffy and her marriage and have some things to say to Brooke about maybe getting her daughter under control. Finn works overtime to reiterate to Steffy that he loves only her. He wants no one but her. And I think he is feeling a little upset that Steffy was right and he was naive about Hope and her trying to influence him after Steffy warned him multiple times. Ridge is going to be once again stuck between Brooke and Taylor. Messy, repeated storyline that we've seen before. We just have a new actress in it again. Bill remains stunned by the kiss, by Poppy's arrest, by the DNA test. He's reeling. He doesn't know what to think, what to believe, who to believe. I wonder if he's going to head over and see Poppy in lockup and maybe listen to her denials. Poppy, of course, is trying to figure out exactly what happened and who has basically strategically ruined her life. And we know there's a real killer out there, and that real killer may make a move to tie up loose ends, specifically with an explosion. Remember, they keep talking about Poppy and Luna's apartment building being marked for demolition. That mention is not for nothing. Is the killer going to stash someone in there to die? Maybe it's going to be Katie, maybe somebody else, but we are all coming to a head on this, and it's exciting stuff. Those are all of our 2-week B&B spoilers. Drop your comments. Please subscribe if you're not following us. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking Bold and the Beautiful with you guys 7 days a week.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.